Ooh, my break, honey. And trying to squeeze it in, squeeze it in. I am really getting them hours up over there on that old Twitter. Twitter. Yeah, I bet you I can, how much gas I could save. I don't sit in my car every break. But that ain't gonna happen. All I need is air. What's good with it? I'm gonna talk about this map. Mm. And you know what? God is good. As if you didn't know that. He's very, 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 very good to us, honey. Oh boy. Let's see. So, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about hello, hello, hello. I was thinking about this particular story. Listen, yeah, it's so funny. You know, I love it when somebody figures some shit out about my ass. But let's see what y'all do. I'm at the damn. I got off the live earlier. I just went to thinking about, like Black history, my Black history. You know what I'm saying? And that last time, when my ass looked like y'all could have helped my problem out for $19 a month. I was looking late, honey. Yeah, do y'all say that wherever y'all from? Baby, you looking late. But listen, there's a lot going on, but life is still good. God is good, right? I don't care what y'all say. My message from here to eternity. I came home with the message, was born with the message. I'm going to continue to go forward with the message. Good people is where it's at. Hey, Peace. Hey, Lavelle. What you mean, lost friend? What you got up your sleeve now, Lavelle? And you ain't hear me talking about you earlier, or maybe it was in my head. Or maybe it was on the wall a couple of days ago. But I said it's so crazy how Lavelle be figuring shit out about me. That's crazy, right? But I was reflecting back when I told you when I got sick, right? And I got small, and how I gained that weight back, and not all of it, but enough was they had me on prednisone. I told you that they said, well, you give, in 2 years, if you don't die, you will survive and live with, with whatever you got going on, right? I'm like, all right, dang. Right? So they sent a doctor friend in to give me that. Well, before that, before they knew what it was, they sent a doctor friend in, and he told me that it was either cancer or AIDS. I'm like, well, bitch, I know it ain't AIDS. I know that. Much as I get tested, I know that. And honey, and I am the protection, when I really don't like to use it because I like the feeling of it, whatever, but um we all be getting tested. You know, Lavelle, you know what? Oh, I probably should. Now, I can't ask you this because it's something I discovered on them nasty ass channels about something that's going on that I think is new in the sex game. Now, I don't know. I'm not asking for the information from you, right? Because you know the reason why I can't ask you about the information. But I'm going to tell you what I discovered. Apparently, the guys, and I don't know if this applies to you, and I don't want to know, but apparently, when giving a guy and y'all gotta understand, I analyze everything. I watch everything. I pick up, even when you don't think I am, I'm watching. And you'd be amazed that I be catching everything. I just, sometimes I just don't say nothing. Um, or I may be trying to catch something in my head, in my head or build it up. But anyway, apparently, and I don't know if this is new, but this wasn't from the last time I've seen pornographic stuff, and it's been a long time. I had never seen this. Well, when you give to people, when you give somebody, where's Diva? She'll know. When you give somebody a blowjob, the men want you to gag like you really throwing up on it. And I'm telling you, I went from channel to channel to channel, three different channels, and every time they got to that part, that's what that woman did. It was either one of them had two women in there, two women and a black dude, and she was like she was finna throw up. I was like, oh my gosh, I know, you know, I'm still trying to understand, but I get it. The spitting on it thing, right? But this throwing up, about to throw up on the penis, I don't know nothing about all that. That's way out of my motherfucking um out of my out of my zone. However, if there is some things that I feel it's okay to do or whatever, I'll do them because I'm a pleaser, right? I just, don't understand. So I'll probably go and try to Google it and try to figure out why the men want you to gag and throw up on the penis. Because, I mean, that woman eyes was watery. You know how it is when you sick and throwing up? That wasn't no act. All them women, I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know. I'm sorry, church folks, if that's offensive. My bad. My bad. But I'm telling you what I found out. And I told y'all I'm always bring the information to y'all once I see it and figure it out. Once I get it, I'm gonna bring it to you because we need to know what the hell is going on, right? But where's my electoral college? Where is it? There it is. My map. They gonna get me back in these election and shit. Devil is a liar. They won't stress me the hell out. Now it's changing again. It just changed. Okay. So anyway, so I was thinking, right? So when I had taken taking the prednisone or what have you, and if anybody doesn't know the side effects of prednisone, one, get really hairy, and two, your face while you're taking it, your face turn into this like this little block shape. It's like a monkey type of effect or something. Yeah, look it up. But it's only when you take it. I'm always taking some fucking medicine and shit to be fucking around with my face and shit. I don't know what it is in my head. Knots and bumps and shit and whatever. But you gotta do what you gotta do to what? Live. Um, until, they says, all right, get off it. So anyway, it says, do you think they may have been hit in the back of their throat? Of course, yeah. If someone throws up, I'm sure it's a complete turn off. Well, just let us know when you gag. Shut up, fool. No, but I'm saying, listen. I know about the traditional, sucky sucky, strokey strokey, round and round, that type of shit. These people was intentionally gagging, like they're about to throw up. And sometimes you may gag, but that's complete. That be like by accident. I know they trying to gag for real. Apparently, you don't know nothing about it either. So it's some new shit these new people got finna have us doing. Hey, there's some new shit they finna have us out here doing. Yeah. But anyway, um, so um, they took the prednisone and what have you, and then that stuff have your face shaped like a little monkey. All right. So at that time, and I told y'all at that point, honey, the money was funny, baby. The money was real funny. Ha 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 ha. And I hadn't met a credit card man. Um, I had, I had met, and while I was on the little medicine or what have you, right? So he and didn't he would break me off some money and stuff like that, and we would go do things whatever. But I never did tell him how dire shit was. I wasn't gonna, you know, say anything about that. So, but anyway, so when I was on the prednisone, by that time my daughter was in college. Turn around and credit card man, he gets sick, and he had something that was real serious. He stayed in the hospital 32 days. I was there at that hospital 29 of them. The only 3 days that I wasn't there, I was down at my daughter's tournament because she was in college, right? I was down at her damn tournament. But even when she had games during the week, and it worked out fine. And I say, God is good. It worked out fine because I wasn't going to let her go out west. I didn't give a damn what they were offering. Out west, that was, I don't do planes. How the hell I'm going to drive? And I was going to make sure try to see at least every last one of her games. My child been playing sports for a long time, since she was 10. And I can count on my first two hands. Well, no, two hands, Lord. I can count I only got two hands. I can count on my hands how many games I've missed. True talk, right? I don't give a damn where, especially on the East Coast. Oh shit, I'm burning it up, right? Well, anyway, right. So, quick, I man got sick, and it was serious. He was there 32 days. I was there 29 of them. I had already, met his mom and stuff like that. So listen, when they would leave or whatever, go home, um, I would stay right there. And some nights I would get in the bed with her, in the hospital bed with her, which is so funny because when um something had happened, I was uh I was sick for a couple of days. I was at the hospital for like a couple of days, and University of Florida would spend the night, and I would get in the and I would go to that little pull out and sleep down there by University of Florida, right? Take my little IV pole and sleep in the same bed with him, and oh my God, he would always every year he would come and tell that story. But anyway, so, and this is how you know, and I know I just need to keep speaking about this because it's going to spread. It's already spread it, right? I don't have to preach it to my friends and things of that nature because they already know how I feel about good people. They already know how I feel about um, people and causes and things of that nature. They already know that. And my love, hey, Daniel, someone have skills enough to use a technique using it to rope. You're smart. I'm sure you'll figure this out. This is not the place. Oh, okay. So it's something going on. I'm gonna Google it. I don't have nobody to ask. So anyway, I'm gonna have to pay attention. So anyway, you gotta see. I was up there 29 days, what have you. And I would be there, at night, and this and the other, whatever. Let me tell you how good this dude was, because I mean, fuck it, I'll just tell you, right? So, at that time, when the money was funny, I hadn't, I couldn't work because that shit affect every part of your body, right? That I was dealing with, from my head down to my goddamn toe. Now y'all know I'm about to cry. So, my dad was in jail. Oh, they were the police, and he was helping. Well, it was only, so much. And of course, my dad put me first, but it was just only so much. And I wasn't going to continue to, you know, um, be in his pocket and shit like that because, he had whatever he was trying to do. It was whatever. Just that he had other stuff. He was responsible for a lot of shit. So when credit card man, he was taken away from his job for about 3 months because he had to go to rehab. He was taken away from his job for 3 months, and his salary was reduced and stuff. And you know how he lived. Well, you don't know how he lived, but he lived, right. That boy, when he was, because his brother was handling his bills and stuff. Do you know, with his income reduced, his children were still minors. He had 2 kids. They were minors. Do you know he still made sure that I was taken care of? He was doing the same thing from his hospital bed. Hey, y'all know I'm about to cry. Meanwhile, Yvette with her motherfucking ass when I was in the hospital, um, I was supposed to do, something for one of her friends, and I had met the girl, but she was pretty much Yvette's friend. She come calling the motherfucking hospital while I'm motherfucking sick. Don't know. At that point, it was real early. Calling my motherfucking hospital room to see if I was gonna still do that for that girl. Hmm. Like if you don't girl, boy, ooh, I don't know sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. So now, um, I, they'll say I don't have a heart and this, that, and third, and whatever, and so on and so forth. And I do. I just, bullshit just don't affect me. And I don't get in my emotions about it. Bullshit. Because that's what it is. I don't get in my feelings about shit I shouldn't be in my feelings about. But when she did that, I felt the way. And I can admit that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to therapy with myself. I'm my own therapist. I'm my own consultant, my own advisor. Yeah, me. I can admit that now. That made me feel some kind of way. The same kind of way I felt when I almost died in her, me and my child almost died in her car, and the bitch asked me about her, is her car okay? No, bitch, it's total. That's what it is. We almost fucking died. This gonna start being my motherfucking therapy. Uh-oh. Here come another car. What is going on? I think it should be against the law for the police to have all these different kind of cars and shit. Because we need to know, sheriff, that's nice right there. We need to know what the hell is behind us. Oh yeah, they up and stick. But well, I just couldn't believe that. And you know how I know when it affects me, when something affects me, because I really don't get on the phone and be talking about certain, talking about shit, whatever, because it just don't affect me, don't matter, right? But when I get on the line or, you know, and call somebody and talk about it, I know that shit don't affect me because I called a girl that I met through her. And everybody, is kind of have been disgusted with some of her antics. The dude that called me over, and I know I got that call somewhere. The dude that called me after that whole live and shit. Goddamn, where she get that white man from? This some bullshit. But anyway, um, the dude that called me was saying he said he was done with her ass after I told him how he got the free bicycle from the charity, took it back to Walmart and got the money. Back in the day where Walmart, how people used to knock Walmart over getting the refunds and shit. But yeah, I'm like, and she tried to sell the bicycle to me. And little does she know, I seen the daughter's grandma in the on the chair because they had it on the news. She was online. They interviewed her, and she had said she got a bicycle. Yvette called me, and she talking about, hey, you got your daughter a bicycle? Yeah, I say, Yvette, I'm not buying no free ass bicycle. I saw your baby's grandmama on TV. I'm not doing that. Just do anything. Is there time where you gonna have to do something strange for some change? Yeah. But you got to cut shit off. Now some shit is just no. The answer is no. You don't do all kind of shit like that. And then they have this idea that people think I'm some type of angel or something and whatever. And anybody that knows me know that's not the goddamn truth or whatever. I just do less fucked up shit than most people whatever. And like I told you, like she gonna say in front of my daughter that I smoke weed. No, goddamn well we don't go low like that. Now, although my daughter was grown, I don't give a fuck. We don't do that. We don't do that. Go low like that. Yeah, so she wants to be the one where they see her as so nice and sweet and innocent and oh no, not me. Oh no, no. Evil as hell. She ain't evil, but she'll do some fuck shit, honey. But anyway, that man made sure that I was included in his. And I don't care how I persisted. That no, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. He said, I'm about to cry. People, and then that is when I'm telling you. That's how this is. When you pick good folk and whatever, I'm telling you, the results are going to be good. When you pick fucked up motherfuckers, the result is gonna be some fucked up shit. Mm, 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 mm. He made sure he told his brother, make sure you get the bills from her in the hospital. And you're not about to cry. And when I was taking that prednisone, he did not make one comment about my looks or nothing like that. Nobody did. But you know, mm, check with my t-shirt. Oh, I ain't cried this much. Oh my God, in my life. Oh God. I'm trying to tell you, you can't beat it. And I told you guys a long, long time ago when I first came on here, I would put my friends and family up against anybody. Anybody. But just like I put my ham, my mac and cheese, my seafood salad, my baked beans. I know that you be like, oh, yeah. My well, chili. I think I can do a kick ass chili. Spaghetti. It's not technically spaghetti, but chicken pot pie, that's easy, whatever. But I will put it up against everybody, and probably greens. I probably can get a motherfucker on them greens. It's gonna be them greens would be hard to beat. I haven't tasted nothing like them. And also Alfredo, especially when I make that sauce from scratch. And my mac and cheese. Did I say mac and cheese? I will put it up against anybody. Because anytime my company say, no, we don't want the honey baked ham this year. We want Angie to fix the ham. So give her the money so she can go buy all the hams and let her fix it. They had them volunteer my ass. But yeah, I mean, the people are too good. A lot of them are too good. And I know y'all know those type of people in your life or whatever. Mm, 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 mm. He didn't say not one word. As cool and as, you know, although we met when I was was recovering from the shit. I was still within those 2 years. I couldn't even buy a new pocketbook. That's how the shit. Hmm. It's expensive to live here. And I wasn't going back in the hood. None of that. None of that bullshit. But there's some. Listen, I cannot complain. I can listen. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, let me talk about this electoral map. But I started crying. He go, hey, y'all hear that? That's my tissue. That's my paper towel. So let me tell you about this electoral map, all right? So I checked it. It has Titan. It says Democrats at 238, Republicans at 239. Um, Georgia is going back and forth, right? Georgia, just a few minutes ago before I walked out here and I checked the map, it was in toss up. I'm not gonna get back hooked on these politics. Fuck that shit. You ain't finna get me. But Georgia was a toss up. So we still have 61 um votes that's needed. Okay, let me see. What that man from Minnesota? Oh, his ass. Victim on. Victim on. Mm. So I need, but I got to pull up the other two that I run around with. But where that man from? Oh, boy. Mm, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. And it used to be so funny. Like on the weekends, right? I would like pretty much be up there around the clock. Honey, I was motherfucking goddamn taking a shower in the hospital, in his room and shit like that. Cause the hospital, we be going to be like boutique, honey. And it was so funny. The girl who came back Christmas, her and her daughter came up, and her son that came up. The son who called from jail on Christmas had came to see me, and I told you they had moved from Miami. They had lived in Miami at one point, where their her mom was in Miami, and her mom was in the hospital one time, and she said, "Mom, Miss Angel hospital room way better than Granny's hospital room. Granny's hospital room ain't nothing like this. My hospital room was decked out." Where that man from Minnesota picked them home. We don't get Minnesota anyway. So I was up there like on weekend. He was talking about you don't want to go out. I feel like I'm burdening you, and he don't sound like that. He's real flying smooth with it, but you know. And I was like, I ain't going over. I ain't going nowhere. All right, you got a hoe coming? Well, I told you he's a old ladies man. But I ain't play that shit. Play that shit. But story of my life. I don't know why y'all be thinking I be like thinking I never had a problem and shit. Like, what? Are you crazy? Mm. But his ass be like, you don't want, I don't be no burden to nobody. I'm like, boy, you could never be a burden to me. You could never be a burden. And my friends and my men and my family members, they've always protected me. They don't come for me. Even when we have a disagreement, and as you know, Yvette and the other girl I met through, but we're not speaking. We done said, all the words, and really, and then that was it. We don't come for each other. We don't do fuck shit to hurt each other and things of that nature. Try to hurt nothing that they got going on in their life. I don't do that. Yeah, and it'd be so funny that the other members of their family and stuff like that be like, still cool with me now. I hate how Yvette was try to be slick, and then I turned down her daughter and the niece against me, but her sister and I was still cool. Hey, you know how we know we still cool because she didn't follow me on social media. We base everything on social media and shit. Or if it like she'll say happy birthday when the birthday come up, or if I make a comment, post a comment, she'll say something. Her other friends that I met through Yvette, that um, hooked up with me on social media and shit like that, are still connected to me or whatever. Cause they know I'm the they know Yvette be doing fuck shit. And they know I'm the goddamn fun bus. And I'm the good time. She is bored. And when your friends and your men's mama and stuff like that be asking about you and want you to come, or just like when I called that dude, when I was on lunch break like this, I called that dude and his mama got on the phone, and a lady with an accent got on the phone, and the daughter got on the phone, said, call me sister and stuff like that. Like the little kids calling me sister. Cause, they be wanting me to hang out and all that. I was so child. I just wish, but like with the stuff I'm about to take on, I'm gonna go after this. Stuff I'm about to take on, I need some assistance. And it is great when I ask, a few of my friends or family members, whatever, to show up in my place or what have you, because, you know, I can't go. Like in the first, let me see, in 2021 and 2022, when I, started with the medicine stuff like that, and I really, wasn't comfortable with the swelling and on my head and this and then my hair, can't get my hair done and shit like that. So I would send people in my place. My daughter tells me, she was like, Mom, they want you. They want you. And then one event, she accepted an award in my honor. And then this is what she said. She says, I'm Angie Walker. I almost said, I'm Angie Walker's daughter. You know my mama crazy. The fuck? I be needing assistance, right? I be needing assistance for us to achieve some of the shit that we have to achieve. Like Lord have mercy. You know my mama crazy. The fuck is that? Well, yeah, yeah. I was working and I had thought of, I thought about that and I thought of goddamn electoral college and map. And I don't know If we are genuinely experiencing another bump, we just need to concentrate on hanging on to the same states Biden hung on to. If we can do that, and we can pull it off. I cannot factor in Tim Walz, victim on, victim on. I can't factor him in. Who is that? You know him. So, and then I'm gonna go and see if he got some policy or something he done talked about that can help out. I'm glad that he has been, that he's a governor, so he know how to run some shit on a smaller scale. Victim on. But hopefully, just hopefully, we can pull this one out. And in the next coming, because we don't have time to do it now, but in the next coming years, when we lay down some more gravel in Black history, we need to come up with a comprehensive plan. Uh, get our shit together and come up with some shit that we need. When I say we, I mean us as Americans. You know, I'm so tired of hearing about the middle class. When the middle class is stronger, it does better in the economy or whatever. The poor still gets fucking poor. And you still need to run the numbers on how many people do we lose from the middle class to the lower class and why. Run the numbers on that. Is anyone, how many people do we have going from poverty or poor or low income to middle class? Run the numbers on that. We need to come up with a project in 2025 or some shit. But hey, they ain't gonna get me back in this shit. Devil is a liar. See the stuff I say like that, but it's back in a life I had when he was calling me the mayor, right? And I showed you when he called me the mayor, or when I was posting as the mayor, right? Um, when I said some shit like that, that went on paper and went somewhere. But anyway, I ain't got to get into all of that because there'll be more reasons why I catch some fucking heat. I don't know. I don't know why we cannot understand that we are all different. We are different. We got different Black history. And three things can be true. I will cuss you out. I am an attorney, and I like men. Oh, and fourth thing, another thing could be true. Um, the fourth thing, I like having a good time. But hey, shout out to all good people in the world. Continue being good. Make that shit be a disease. Let it be contagious. Let it be airborne. And until the next live, stay alive. Make sure you do something good for yourself, for someone else. And I hope you stay safe. I hope the 50,000 hurricanes is over. I don't even know when none of them is going on. Okay. I don't even know. But anyway, I love and I need for you guys to be safe. And shout out to folks on Twitter. I will holler at y'all. All right. Peace out. Bye, y'all.